Sorry, you guys. That echo was driving me insane. I'm Conservative Anthony for Border Network News. I'm waiting for my partner Oscar and Blue to jump on the screen. We have a special report for you guys. Apparently, some individuals went out to the border earlier today, and they went out there and used a jack to put pressure on the fence and split it just enough so that they can start cutting through the fence and slide on through, outnumbering our one border patrol agent that happened to be out there. I'm waiting for Oscar to come back, and hopefully there's no more echo because now I'm using my headphones before we start the transmission. It's amazing. After they stuck the jack in there to separate and cause a division between the bars at the border, they then inserted a large rock to make sure that there was no way for the fence to kind of come back together again. Give me 1 second, guys. Oscar. Oscar, you there?
It's unbelievable, man. I don't, I was telling the Mexican public, Anthony, what has, what does it need to happen for everybody to open their eyes? I don't know what is, and to what point do we need more control? People have died, tried to cross illegally to the country of the United States. People have been kidnapped, coming illegally to our country of Mexico and try to cross illegally to the country of the United States. Kids have been trafficked from the country of Guatemala and Salvador to Mexico and try to cross illegally to the United States. And now this, Anthony, look, the Border Patrol is helping me out to see. Here it is, Anthony. Open sesame, right there, you can see it.
It's just ridiculous. We need immigration reform. We need to stop catch and release. And at this point, we need to shut down the border. Just shut it down. Shut it down. Just like when you're at home and you're having an issue and there's a fight and there's a problem at home, you close the door and you do not let anybody else interfere. You take care of your problems at home, behind closed doors. And when you fix your problems at home, then you can think about letting more people inside. For the meantime, I will start a petition as of tonight to shut down the border. And I need 100,000 signatures within 30 days for the White House to respond to me. I need all of you guys watching this. I've had enough. Let's shut down the border. Shut it down. And we got idiots thinking it's funny. But it's just ignorant people that don't know anything, that don't know any better, unfortunately.
Acércate de este lado para que de allá se ve mejor porque te echa la luz el Border Patrol, si quieres. So
I guarantee you, if we start using some kind of lethal force, that's going to stop real quick.
I don't know if this is, I don't know how much it has to take, how much this city has to take, Anthony. It's too much. We haven't taken too much.
It's ridiculous, Oscar. Up to 900 people a day coming in through El Paso. We got over 900 people coming through all these different counties. That starts adding up. These are imported votes. These countries that people are fleeing from are not even on the list, like you said.
It's I gave a list today, Anthony. It's a list that it came in by the national security and around the planet, around the whole world. And it says Then on the top 5, Mexico has 4 cities. On the top 10, Mexico has 10 cities. On the on the top 50, we got 15. Then it's Brazil with 13. Then is Venezuela with 6. And guess who's on number 4? Is the United States with 4. Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala, they're not even on the top 5, top 10, top 15, and top 20. So why are these people coming over here begging for us to protect them when they are coming supposedly that they are afraid for their lives? And they are coming because of insecurity and the social economy of their country is bad. How in the hell, where does that let me, Anthony? What will happen, Anthony, if I was right here sitting down at this beach with my son, with my dog, my son, having a nice picnic, and all of a sudden, Pedro just walks in here, or Juan walks in here and puts a rock and a jack tire right there. Where is my security, Anthony? Where's my human rights? Where are they as a Mexican citizen? Where are they? I feel insecure, Anthony, because
You have
all these
none.
immigrants, look what they're doing.
You have none. Mexico's on that 4 pack, the open migration pack. People don't understand. This migration pact is destroying your country as well.
Yes, it is.
When are these Mexicans going to realize? ¿Cuándo se van a dar cuenta la raza que este pacto migratorio nos está destruyendo? Está destruyendo a México. Y de pasada nos van a destruir a los Estados Unidos.
I'm right here, Anthony. I'm gonna tell Paloma to talk to you for a little bit.
Somebody just sent me a picture of me a selfie that I took with Ted Cruz. Look how cute that is.
I'm gonna let the feed, Paloma. I'm gonna let the feed with you, and I will try to bring that rock down, Anthony. I can barely hear it. Talk to him if you want.
Talk to me, Paloma. What's going on out there?
It's nonsense what's going on, really. If you really want to know, we're just sitting here, Anthony, in shock. We're in shock with what's going on. It's unbelievable that these people are coming here and just laughing at all of us, because they're not just laughing at Americans, they're laughing at Mexicans too. They're laughing at Mexican authorities. You know this, because Mexican authorities are supposed to stop them too. And they're not doing anything. I didn't see one cop show up here and do anything about it. I don't know how long it took for them to do what they did, but I didn't see one cop out here. Nothing. He tried to move the rocks, couldn't do it. Look. Whatever. Basically, all this means is that they just publicize to their countries and to people all over the world that they can laugh at America.
That's exactly what they're doing.
That's all they did. What?
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. They just said, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, broad daylight, while people are laying here getting some sun. And we're going to walk right in, and we're going to laugh at you. We're going to use a jack, and then I forgot what it was called. We're going to use the jack, and we're going to walk right in.
It's an invitation.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just like everything else they've been doing. How do they have media with them? It doesn't make sense that they have media with them. Where'd the media come from? They just showed up out of nowhere in Playas of Tijuana. Oh yeah, they're just hanging out here waiting for something to happen, right? No, that stopped a long time ago. In December, November, we did have a lot of people out here, but not recently. We don't have people out here. It's unbelievable. People have to see this. Guys, share this video. Share what's going on.
You guys go back out there tomorrow and cut that flag down.
Yeah, they can come back anytime. And listen, I'm going to tell you something. If they did it here, where people are laying here in the sand, where it's such a high traffic area, because it can be, imagine what they could do in other places. Granted, this fence is one of the older fences. It's not the new fence. This is an older one. It's not like the one you're getting in El Paso or the one we're getting here. But still, it's, yeah, wow.
It was not.
People don't understand when we speak up, we know our people. We know what we're talking about. And that could be a very good thing or it could be a very bad thing, you know? I'm just saying. Just saying. I know my people, and you know what? Sometimes we don't use creativity for the best reasons. So,
I think,
go ahead.
Paloma, tenemos que educar a los mexicanos. Este pacto migratorio está destruyendo a México.
Oh, I know. I
Ya
know.
tenemos las ciudades más violentas en el mundo, en el otro lado de la frontera.
Yeah, I know.
Y todavía así, el público mexicano no razona.
I know. They're blind to it. They're blind to it until people start getting killed on the street here. Until you know, we have another case like the one we had in November where people are camping out all over our city where you can't, like right now, I was like, okay, where am I going to leave my car? I don't want my window broken again. I already had my window broken one time. My computer, so like, this is what happens when they start coming in, you know? Here's blue.
Disgusting. Thank you, Paloma.
You're welcome.
So, Anthony, what can I say, Anthony? We were having a discussion today with the American public about how our insecurity has gone up. We're number one in the world right now, according to, logistics around the world in homicides and in killings and insecurity.
Number one.
And
the most dangerous city in the world.
And Acapulco is on number two. That is another Mexican city. Venezuela, Caracas is on number three. Ciudad Victoria, Tamaulipas is in number four. And El Juarez comes in number five. So you got the two most important borders that they're coming to, and those two borders that they're coming to are the most insecure in the world. Now, get that, and you can imagine the genius, how people are genius, so smart people. Look at this, Anthony. It's ridiculous. We don't even know who's coming. We don't know who are they. And we don't even know what is going on. And today it was another day, Anthony, that logics they don't add up. And I don't understand, Anthony. Really, it's the first time I have seen this before. How they crossed illegally, but this was in the 90s, Anthony. In the 90s and in late 80s, when they were crossing on the mountain. And they were yelling, "Coyote, coyote," and they were like yelling to the coyote, "Where are you?" And they, "Hey, I'm over here." Okay, but now they did this again, like back in the late '80s and the '90s, Anthony. It is unbelievable. They don't care. They don't care about risking somebody else's life. They don't care about nobody over here putting attention. And the video that I saw, people are just, describing how they're feeling, and they're like, this is unbelievable, this is impossible that it's happening in our country. And it was a sightseeing, Anthony. Everybody was looking. Everybody was like, "Hey, what are you doing over there? Oh, we're just crossing." And everybody was running, and like, what are they thinking, Anthony? It's not going to happen. 2 miles from here is the Border Patrol office. They're not going to be able to cross. But they were running. It is unbelievable, Anthony.
Do you know if any of those got apprehended?
All of them.
They did?
All of them. All of them. That's what they're telling me. Tomorrow I will get exactly the stats of how many children and women and men were in this, apparently 20 to 25 people they were crossing. But how can you, I don't have an explanation, Anthony. My feeling is in shock because you have 25 people standing right here. Where's my authority? First of all, where's my authority if you get 25 people standing right here at the fence? Another thing, if you get a guy that is putting a jack tire in 2 pieces of metal, what the hell are you doing over there? Where's my authority again? Then you put a rock right there and you tell everybody, "Open sesame, start running." Where's my authority again, Anthony? And where is the backup for the Border Patrol? You can't be having one unit. You can't be doing that. Where's the National Guard? Where's the Border Patrol? Where are the customs right here? And right now, Anthony, where are they? There's only one. Where are they?
Man. Thank you for being out there, Oscar.
Always at your service, Anthony. And you know, I want to say hi to everybody. Remember, you know, we getting censored a lot, Anthony, on Facebook. So remind you guys that probably next week we are going to be on Minds.com. Minds.com is going to be the next app, everybody. This video that we have just showed you probably is going to get tear down. You know, so Minds.com. Put it in your mind. Minds.com. All right. It was nice talking to you, Anthony. We'll talk later. You know, peace and love, Anthony, and always your country first.
Have a good night, Oscar.
You too, man.
See you later, buddy. Man. I don't even know what to say. My solution, guys, seriously, this is some real stuff right here. My solution, what I'm thinking, they're going far left. Let's go far right. Enough. Somebody grow a pair of. Why is there not one Republican with a good set of balls? I'm sorry. Why? We're being destructed. They're laughing in your face. These spineless Republicans are not doing anything. They want to go far left. Let's go far right. I want to start a petition to shut down the border. I don't care. It sounds radical. Too bad. You know what's radical? Opening the borders. Lawlessness. That's radical. That's radical. Our country's being destroyed. They're laughing in your face. And a few months from now, when all these people have a driver's license or an ID in your state, in less than a year and a half, these individuals are going to get to vote. And they're coming to vote. That's one thing we know for sure. Now, why isn't only men? Why have we gotten reports that trained individuals are making their way across the border? What kind of trained individuals? War-trained individuals coming in from different countries with a kid as an excuse to be let in. And then they send the kid back. And then they send that kid right back with another adult, with another male. They're recycling the kids. So the kids come in with a dad. They send the kid back. They send them back with another guy. That's what's going on. If you guys are really with me on protecting our country, we will get 100,000 signatures to get a response from the White House. I'm dead serious about this. I'm going to work on a petition tonight. I want to shut down the border. We should want to shut down the border. Why? Well, when you're at home and there is conflict inside of your house and there's drama happening inside of your house, you do not invite more individuals, or you don't let any more individuals come in between that conflict because it's in your house. Same thing. We shut down the border just like you would shut the door at your house. You go inside with your family, you straighten it out, and then once it's straightened out, you can unlock the door. You can come back out. People can come back in. You fix the mess at home. You fix the mess that's going on at your house before you start adding more people to the mix. How much more? Look at just today alone. Go through my feed on my page. It's disgusting. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. And then you got goofballs like O'Rourke, oh, I want to take down the border, announcing he's running. You got this photo op at Playas de Tijuana where people are splitting the old fence blatantly at 2 in the afternoon, cutting the wire to the fence with one border patrol just sitting there watching with no backup. And now he's out there in the dark. Who is helping our boys? Why is there not a voice? Why is there nobody standing up? Where are these damn spineless Republicans? Why is not one congressman, not even from California, from another country, going down there and exposing this from the American side? Pointing it out. Not one. Why has that hole right there in the wall not been fixed yet? Is it not important enough? Do you want to leave that rock there so more individuals can bum rush that one agent that's sitting out there in the dark? I wouldn't be surprised if it's only one dude in that truck. What's going on with the Border Patrol office in California right there in San Diego? Why are they not deploying more agents to that area? Calling in people for extra hours, for overtime. Why is it not secured? Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's not about being racist. It's not about me having beef with Mexicans. It's not even against Mexico. We've lived with next to Mexico with our neighbors years. This started in November when my open migration pact was taking effect. The real issues started. We never heard of no caravans until the Open Migration Pact was signed and passed by the United Nations and the nations that signed onto it. In order for you to grasp the reality of things, you have to be able to understand the Migration Pact, the Open Migration Pact with the United Nations signed by all these 190 nations, I believe. As long as those countries are in, okay, and as long as our immigration laws remain weak, and as long as we continue to vote these rhino damn Republicans into office that are spineless, our country's going to continue to spiral out of control. It's a darn shame. It's a darn shame. And I'm embarrassed for the state of Texas, for some of the spineless Republicans that are elected. I'm upset with my governor, because from what I'm understanding, he's not wanting to touch immigration reform until after 2020. That should be priority. That should take priority before, does a guy get to go take a leak in the girl's restroom, or does a girl get to go to take a leak standing up in the guy's restroom? What the hell? Who gives a damn? If he was born a man, he's got to go to the man's restroom. If she was born a girl, she's got to continue going to the girl's restroom. Let's focus on real stuff. Why are they still wasting time arguing nonsense? All distractions. Because some of these Republicans are sold out. And although they're not going far left, guess what? They're gently kicking the can down there. Gently. Keep giving them an inch. Keep giving them an inch. Keep giving them an inch. Enough. Let's go far right. They want to get radical? Get radical. Let's go right. Let's go right. Let's get fired up. Let's freaking go right. Let's stop allowing this nonsense of them. Oh, you guys are racist. Enough with political correctness. It's getting us in the hole. I'm going to work on that petition tonight. And once it's been reviewed by the people that I need to have it reviewed by, I will share it with you guys. I need 100,000 signatures in 30 days to get a response from the White House. That's it. That's it. They go far left, we go far right. This is abuse. And for you, and for people to just want to say, ha, 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 and keep laughing on this feed like a bunch of idiots. These people are here to take over your government. These people are here to take over your country. They're fleeing socialism to come vote for a socialistic state. They're being incentivized. They're like little rats coming after that cheese. And that cheese odor is so strong that that rat is going to do whatever it has to do to get through to get that cheese. Let's take that cheese away. Pull that cheese back. Stop incentivizing immigration reform. Mass deportation. End DACA. End it. End DACA. Mass deportation. Immigration reform. They want to go far left? We can play. Let's go far right. Let's take it far right. Fight fire with fire. That's it, guys. I've had it. Today was it for me. Was it? Now I'm going to get to work. Now I'm going to get to work. I'm going to exercise my rights as a citizen, as a precinct chair of the local GOP, as an officer of the Young Republicans, as a coordinator of Latinos for Trump. That's it. I'm going to do everything physically within my reach to nip this in the butt. And I need all of you guys to get behind me because we're losing. We are losing bad, 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 bad. I see it all over my neighborhood now. And we rise. We vote out all the rhinos. Vote them all out. All new faces for the Republican Party. Especially in Texas. Vote them all out. I'm going to go inside. I'll be back here in a little bit, guys. All right? God bless you.